Wilma Rudolph, Fastest Woman on Earth by Jeri Cipriano. Illustrated by Scott R. Brooks. Introduction. Wilma Rudolph was born on June 23, 1940, in St. Bethlehem, Tennessee. Wilma weighed less than 5 pounds at birth. She was the 20th of 22 sisters and brothers. She was so sick as a child, doctors said she would never walk. But soon she began to run. Wilma ran so fast, she won 3 gold medals at the Olympics. My doctors told me I'd never walk. My mother said I would. I believed my mother. Wilma, the early years. Wilma was a sickly baby. When she was 4 years old, she got polio. She lost the use of her left leg. Wilma had to wear heavy steel braces on her legs. The braces helped her stand and walk. Good to know. A medicine to prevent polio was used starting in 1955. It saved thousands of lives. Getting help. Every day, Wilma and her mother traveled 90 miles to and from Nashville. They went to a doctor who used heat and water on her legs. At home, Wilma's mother and siblings took turns rubbing her legs. Pushing herself. Wilma started hopping on one leg. When she was 11, she began playing basketball in her bare feet. Her father pushed her to compete with her sisters and brothers. Good to know. By age 12, Wilma was beating neighborhood boys at running and jumping. She grew to be 5 feet 11 inches tall and weighed 130 pounds. Basketball. Wilma wanted to play on her high school basketball team. When the coach picked her older sister, Wilma's father told him he would have to take Wilma as well. Good to know. The coach gave Wilma a nickname. He called her Skeeter because she was like a mosquito. You're little, you're fast, and you always get in my way. Becoming a runner. Wilma played basketball. She also started running on a track. She was especially good in short, fast races. As a young teen, she never lost a race. From college to the Olympics. Wilma began classes at Tennessee State University in September 1957. By 1960, she was ready to run in the Olympics. Wilma won 3 gold medals for the United States. Wilma was the first American woman to win 3 or more medals in one Olympics. Good to know. Because the 1960 Olympics were the first to be seen on TV, Wilma was famous when she got home. Becoming famous. The governor of her home state wanted to have a parade to honor Wilma. Wilma refused unless all people were allowed to attend, not just white people. Wilma's parade became the first parade in Tennessee open to all people who wanted to be there. Never underestimate the power of dreams. President Kennedy invited Wilma to the White House after she won 3 gold medals. Timeline. Big dates in Rudolph's life. June 23, 1940. Wilma Rudolph is born in Tennessee. 1944. Wilma gets polio and loses the use of her legs. 1949. At age 9, Wilma takes off her leg braces and walks. 1954. Wilma plays basketball in school. 1960. At age 20, Wilma wins 3 gold medals at the 1960 Olympics in Rome, Italy. 1961. Wilma graduates college and becomes a teacher and a coach. 1963. Wilma marries and has 4 children. November 12, 1994. Wilma dies at the age 54 from a brain tumor. Words to know. Brace. An iron device that supports a weak part of the body. Compete. Try to beat others. Olympics. A sports event that takes place every 4 years. Athletes come from all around the world to play against each other. Polio, a disease that stops children from being able to move their legs. Siblings, sisters and brothers. Track, a prepared course for runners in a race.